I am Eleanor, 84 years old. And before I say anything else, I need you to stay with me until number 1. Because what I'm about to reveal isn't just a story, it's the truth I've carried in silence my entire life. Every moment led to this, and if you miss that final part, you'll never truly understand what really happened, or why I kept it hidden for so long.
My name is Eleanor, and I am 84 years old. I don't have many nights left like this, sitting alone in my living room, with the lamp casting its soft glow. I want to tell you 10 things, but I'll begin at number 10 and move backward, because sometimes the last truths are the hardest to face. Number 10. I thought time was endless. I believed there would always be another morning to say what mattered, another evening to sit with the people I loved. But time is not endless. It slips quietly, and one day you wake up realizing the calendar has stolen more than you ever gave. Number 9. I carried anger longer than I should have. My sister and I stopped speaking after a foolish argument. I kept waiting for her to call, and she kept waiting for me. By the time I picked up the phone, she was gone. That silence is louder than any words we ever spoke. Number 8. I ignored my body. I thought aches were just part of age, something to push aside. But the day I collapsed in my kitchen, I realized my body had been whispering for years. I wish I had listened sooner. Number 7. I believed friendships could survive without tending, but distance grows heavier with age. The women I laughed with in my 40s are now names I only see on old letters. Their voices are gone, and I wonder why I didn't call more often. Number 6. I kept my stories locked inside. I thought no one wanted to hear my childhood, my mistakes, my quiet victories. But now, when I look at my grandchildren, I know those stories were the only gift I could give. These are not lessons, they are pieces of me, scattered across years I can't reclaim.
Number 5. I waited too long to forgive myself. I carried shame for choices I made as a young woman, choices that shaped me, but also haunted me. I thought dignity came from hiding them, but dignity was always mine to claim. Number 4. I underestimated loneliness. After my husband passed, I filled the house with noise, television, radio, anything to drown out the silence. But silence has a way of creeping back. I learned too late that companionship is not a luxury, it is survival. Number 3. I believed love was something that belonged to the young. I thought passion faded with age, that tenderness was reserved for those with smooth skin and quick steps. But love never leaves. It changes shape, it softens, but it remains. I wish I had let myself feel it without shame. Number 2. I thought my children knew me. I believed they understood who I was, what I carried, what I feared, but I never told them. I kept my truths folded neatly, like letters I never mailed. Now, when I see them, I wonder if they only knew the surface of me. Number 1. This is the hardest. I waited to live. I thought life was something that would begin after the work was done, after the children were grown, after the house was quiet. But life was happening all along, and I missed too much of it. If you are listening, don't take this as advice. It is simply me, an old woman, remembering what cannot be undone.
I began at 10, and I end at 1. These are not instructions, not lessons, not rules. They are fragments of a life lived too late, scattered pieces of me that I can only gather now, when the nights are quieter and the hours feel shorter. Sometimes I sit here and wonder if anyone will remember me beyond these walls. The photographs on the shelf fade, the voices I loved grow distant, and the silence grows heavier each night. I walk past the rooms of this house, each one holding echoes, the laughter of children, the footsteps of my husband, the sound of doors opening and closing. Now the doors stay shut, and the echoes are mine alone. I think of the kitchen where I once stood every morning making coffee while sunlight spilled across the counter. That same counter is still there, but the cups sit untouched. I think of birthdays, candles glowing, voices singing, and the way I believed those moments would repeat forever. They didn't. They became memories, pressed into photographs, tucked into albums that no one opens anymore. There are letters in a drawer I never mailed, words I wrote but never sent. I thought there would be time to explain myself, to tell the people I loved what they meant to me. But time is not patient. It moves, whether we are ready or not. And now those letters are just paper, yellowed at the edges, carrying truths that never reached their destination. I wonder if my grandchildren will ever know the stories I kept inside, the nights I cried quietly, the mornings I pretended to be strong, the choices I made that shaped their lives without them knowing. I wonder if they will only remember me as a face in a frame, smiling, silent, frozen in time. But tonight I wanted to break that silence, to let you hear me, even if only once, to let these words exist outside of me, so they don't vanish when I do. If any of these truths touched you, leave a thought, a memory, or a comment, not for me, but for yourself, so none of us have to carry our silence alone. And if you want to stay with me a little longer, subscribe, not because I ask, but because maybe these words will remind you of something you've been waiting too long to say. Because number 1 was the hardest to speak, and if you've stayed with me until now, you know why. And if you want to stay with me a little longer, subscribe. Not because I ask, but because maybe these words will remind you of something you've been waiting too long to say. Because number 1 was the hardest to speak, and if you've stayed with me until now, you know why. And if you choose not to, then ask yourself why. Why hold back from staying with a story that might echo your own?
Sometimes the answer to that why is the very silence we've all carried too long.